Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to Rapturous house. My name is Tonya. I hope you all are doing absolutely wonderful. Today's reading is going to be for my Virgos. I want to see what's currently going on with you, okay? I do want to thank you all. I want to thank you all for all your likes, all your shares, all of your comments. They're all greatly appreciated. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. That way you'll get notified anytime I upload any new video footages, but also that way I'm able to tug on your energy, okay guys? Please remember, only take what's yours, leave everything else behind. If you guys would like a personal reading, my website's information is down in the description below. That is the only way that you're able to obtain a personal reading, okay? All right, my loves, I do call on the Holy Spirit. I call on the white light that guides us. I call on the goddesses that gives us our strength, and the angels that protect us. Let's see what's going on with my Virgos today, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Today's what, Tuesday the 21st? What's currently going on? So we have the Lovers that popped out first. Gemini energy. But then we have the Four of Pentacles here. It feels like holding on to your loved ones. It's like holding on tight to your loved ones. And it also feels like, you know how sometimes we teach people how to, because with this Four of Pentacles, it feels like there may be a loved one here that you may be actually talking to about their finances, holding on to their finances, reconstructing their finances, that type of energy here. But with the Lovers here, the Lovers also talks about a choice. It talks about a connection that you have with someone. So right now, present moment, you guys have a connection. There's a connection that you have with someone. And the connection itself is something that you feel the need to hold on to. It is something that you feel the need to hold on to. Now, you could be having to consider who you're going to choose, who you're going to pick, which direction you're going to go in. And this doesn't just have to be a person. And because I say a connection, but it could be a connection that you have with different things, because it's matters of the heart. When the Lovers comes, it's something that it's like you put all of yourself into it. So this is like being a mother, a father, a husband, a wife, a daughter, a son, but it's putting your whole heart into something or someone. But what I'm seeing here in this energy, that it's like your heart is somewhat, it kind of gives me energy of your heart somewhat being divided. And it's like you're coming near the point of having to make a choice, because your attention may be divided right now. There may be some divided feelings. Your heart may truly be divided right now. And it's like you're trying to hold on to it all. You're trying to keep it all together. And this is like, you're even with your loved ones. This feels almost like kind of spreading yourself a little bit thin. Let's just say, I'm just visualizing someone, like there may be people that's in a pool of water, and they're keeping themselves afloat. Yes, but they're not professional or very trained swimmers, and it's like you have to get to them, and it's just like having them to buy some time. Just keep kicking, keep pushing, buy yourself some time until I get to you. And that's kind of the energy. It's like there's people, it feels like you have a multitude, or you have a couple of people or whatever that you have to get to, or there may be a couple of things that you have to get to. And it's just like I don't know if it's just kind of weeing it out, because it feels like that. It feels like it's like you have more than one person that you have to give attention to, more than one thing here that you have to give attention to. And it's like you're trying to give your attention to it all, because again, you have feelings for both. You have emotions for both. There's an attachment to both here. Yeah. It's like you're trying to hold on. It's like this feels like you're trying to, you know how sometimes when people be like, but I want it all. And that type of energy is coming through too. Like, I want it all. Like, this could even be like, I want still my past life versus my current life, or it's like just trying to hold on to that, because let's just say you're a part of, you're growing. you're growing, and you are building something. You have a career now. You know, you may have graduated college, however that goes. Now you're going to a big boy, big girl job. You have a career now. But still trying to hold on to going out with your friends, hanging out with your friends, or still trying to hold on to doing certain little things that you used to do, certain little tasks that you may have used to do. And now it's like there's something here. It feels like you're having to consider to give up something, because it feels like there's something more. It's like you're being pulled into a direction more. Your time may be a little bit restricted right now. Your time to give to something right now may be a little bit restricted. Your time to give to certain people or certain things may be a little bit restricted right now. Yeah, let's see. 6 of Cups. This could be family, or this could be past life. This could be family, or this could be past life here. Yeah, show me more. What's the current challenge my Virgos are faced with right now, Spirit? We have the Empress here. Taurus, Libra energy. Staying grounded. Ace of Swords. Speaking your truth. Speaking your truth. And you see, that's why that energy, it's like, what about me is what I'm hearing. Because the Empress coming out as your challenge. The Empress, whether you're my divine feminine or my divine masculine, the Empress is somebody very grounded, somebody very abundant, somebody that is very creative, somebody that looks really, really nice and takes very good care of his or herself. But sometimes the Empress could give so much more of his or herself to other people and to other things and fall short in taking care of themselves. That type of energy is coming through here. And with that Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords talks about clarity. Talks about a clear mind, getting the answers that you seek. And right now, even though you may embody all of that beautifulness, there's something here about having a hard time. I don't know. I'm hearing like applying the technology, applying the resources, applying your abundance. Like there's something here in this type of energy, in this energy. The Hermit talks about self, like doing a deep dive, self-evaluation. There could be where you're not actually like looking at yourself, seeing yourself, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. Or there may be like a sense of like not being a realist, not being realistic. Like not being realistic with what you can do and what you cannot do. Not being realistic when it comes to taking care of yourself. Because again, it feels like your energy right now, your attention right now feels a little bit divided. And you know what this feels like? This feels like it's like telling yourself that you're okay when you're not okay. Like that type of energy is coming through here. Telling yourself that telling yourself that your health is up to par, telling yourself that, I don't know why I'm getting more so health though, but it's like telling yourself that something is good when it's not good. Yeah. Why is this coming out though? Why is this coming out in my Virgo's challenge, Spirit? Death, Scorpio energy. It's when we don't want to let up, when we don't want to let up, and when we don't want to let go. With that Scorpio energy, this is fighting something that's inevitable. And we don't want to let up, running yourself into the ground, running yourself a little bit ragged, scattered all over the place, doing way too much, not resting, not taking care of yourself. Because that death, this is saying that there's something here. You're resisting. You are resisting letting something go here. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. You're resisting listening to your intuitions. You want answers. You want answers. Some of you guys, you want to see how far you can push yourself. There's an energy here of like wanting to see how far you can push yourself. But not only that, there's an energy here of like you want answers, feeling like you deserve certain answers. And it feels like you're pushing the envelope, like pushing yourself to a point, because it's like, how far can I go? Like this, there can be something here in the energy where like, you know what, how far can this go? How far can I get away with this? How far can I go here? You know, this is, again, I'm seeing this like like you're saving everybody. But it feels like the stamina. Like there's a need for you guys to rest. There's a need for you guys to rejuvenate, to recoup, because it's like there's something here about your stamina coming to a point, because you may be overexerting yourself. You may be pushing yourself. You may be pushing the envelope, you know, doing a little bit too much, trying to hold on to everything like a hoarder, you know, trying to still hold on to every relationship, trying to still help everybody, trying to still not disappoint and take on many, many, many things here from what I'm seeing. Give me past energy. Give me past energy. The Hermit, Virgo energy. You got all these majors. 8 of Swords. Now this is like taking some time to think some things through. But it really 8 of Swords. What did that time that you took, like this is like looking at your life, looking at everything. Like, you know, this is like telling me, you know what, Tonya, I took some time off. I took some time in solitude. I took some time to myself. Okay. What benefit has come from you taking that time for yourself, taking that time out, taking that break? Because what I'm seeing here in this energy with this 8 of Swords is, even though you may have separated yourself from whatever you may have thought that was not serving you properly. Like, you know, you may have taken yourself away. Like this is like, okay, you may have cut certain things out of your diet. You may have stopped hanging around certain type of people. You may have closed yourself off from certain things, certain people, all of that. But it was still living rent-free in your head. So this feels like there's still there's still not a resolve. It feels like right now, present moment, we're still faced with it feels like we're still faced with the same thing that we tried to get away from or make better. Like there's still, this feels somewhat like there's still some type of unhealthy attachment to something, and why that is because you're divided. That's what I'm getting here in this energy. It's like there's still an energy here of you being divided, you being a little bit like, you know, you're still holding on, you're still doing the same. Some of you guys, not all of you guys, because remember, this is a collective Virgo reading, so it's not going to correlate with everybody's story. But I am seeing this energy here where you're attached, you're still invested, and you're still holding on. And it has a very significant, whether it's a thing or a person, it has a very significant placement. There's a placemat with his or her initials there. There's a placemat where it's still a big player in your life. Yeah. And with the Hermit energy, it's like this is like a self, like this is like taking some time to think about some things. But why do I feel like it all it did was, this doesn't feel action. This doesn't feel like you took action, like put true action behind just the getting away, because it feels like it's just getting away from it, but it's like you have to come back to it. Tell me more. Why that Hermit? Why that Hermit for my Virgos? King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Some of you guys, it could be your work. It could be a person. And pulling yourself away. But now it's like you're faced with a decision. You're faced with a choice. Three of Swords. Now you've added more things that complicate it. Now there's more added things that complicates the situation, that complicates your story, that complicates your life. There's more now now shit's more complicated, it appears. It appears like things are more complicated, and why that is, because it does feel like we weren't real with how we felt. It feels like whoever I'm connecting with, we weren't so real with how we felt. Not when it comes to this person or this thing or this situation. Show me more. Show me your future. Show me your future for my Virgos. Six of Wands and the Chariot. Cancer energy. Beautiful energy. Look at that. This talks about success and victory. This is winning, being seen. And the Chariot, this is about moving on. This is about moving on. This is, you know, when the Chariot comes, you're steering that wheel. Eight of Pentacles. Look at that. When the Chariot comes, like, even though, like, what I'm seeing here is that you're getting a lot of attention. In the very near future, you're going to be getting a lot of attention. But the thing about it is, whoever I'm connecting to, you know, this is about, like, you're steering this wheel. You have control. There's going to be temptations. There's going to be things that's going to distract you. But it is about you staying on the path. Not veering off to go see what this one's selling in this fruit basket. Not veering off to go see what's that light that's shimmering behind the bushes over there. It's staying steadfast. Because there's a choice here that you guys are going to be faced with. And you're going to want to hold on. You're going to want to, like, because some of you guys, it's greed. Four of Pentacles. Some of you guys, it's greed. Some of you guys, it's like you're not used to having so much. You're not used to being so successful, you know, and there's something here about you're going to want to hold on. But you have to make a choice. Because there's something here about you can't be divided. Your attention cannot be divided right now. You know, the actions that the things that you're working on, it's like you can't afford. Four of Pentacles, the Lovers. You can't afford to be divided right now. Your attention cannot be, your attention, the goals that you've set, your intentions cannot afford for you yourself to divide your focus. Yeah. Six of Wands, the Chariot. You're going to win. But you have to stay steadfast. You have to stay focused. You have to stay on the path ahead. Eight of Pentacles. It does require a lot of hard work. You're going to work hard. You are. You are going to work hard. Three of Swords. It is not going to be easy. And somebody is going to be disappointed. Something is going to be left behind. Something's going to have to be let go of. There's only so much of you, and there's only so much of you that you can give. Yeah. There's only so much of you, and there's only so much of you that you can give. Tell me more. Tell me more for my Virgos. 0110 wanted to pop out. It says belief system. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. You know what I do feel? I feel like this embracing what makes you different is your ability to detach. to walk away, to withdraw, being the hermit, your ability to go into solitude, to be by yourself. What I'm seeing here, it's like it's for you to use that ability to bring forth some type of success, not to use the ability to go into hermit mode to just think about what's outside the front door. It's about thinking about preparing for what you really and truly want, the goals that you set, the intentions. What's your intentions for going into solitude? Some of you guys, you may have went into solitude, but you totally forgot about why you went into solitude. Yeah. So we may need to try that again. It says that's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. And we do see that with the Six of Wands and the Chariot. That's about moving forward. That's about overcoming your obstacles. Some of you guys, you could be seeing angel number 0110. Show me more for my Virgos. So we have angel number 2112. It's up to you. Even if it seems like, as I said that, it was 2112 there. It says, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor, and your dreams will soon come true. And your dreams will soon come true. This is how it's like something's going to play out for you. Something's going to work for you. But it's like you need to put yourself in your books if you're studying. You know, if you're trying to learn something, if you're trying to do something, if you're trying to make something work, if you're trying to build a business, if you're trying to build a career, even if it's a job, whatever it is that you're working towards, this is like full on focus. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Tell me more for my Virgos. Tell me more. But there is something or someone that's causing some type of distraction. Says wolf. Inner strength. You may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. I want you guys to put in the comments, I have all of the tools that I need. I want you guys to put that in the comments. I have all of the tools that is needed. Because Spirit is saying you have it. And this is about your inner strength, your will, your willpower. Tell me more. Tell me more from my Virgo, Spirit. Take a step. You need to let go of any doubts and fears and step out of your comfort zone. Your angels are supporting you and leading you in the right direction, so you should accept their help and enjoy this moment in your life. It says, I put action behind my goals every single day. I want you guys to wake up every morning, and I want this to be your affirmation. I put action behind my goals every single day. Every single day. I want you guys to put that in the comments. But I also want you to move that way. And a big part of this action is you have a choice here. And what I'm seeing here, because the Four of Pentacles, this can change. This can change. You don't have to keep holding on to something that you're holding on. You don't have to keep acting the way you're acting. You don't have to keep being, because the Four of Pentacles comes when we're restricting ourselves, when we're being greedy sometimes, when we're holding on to certain things that we don't want to let go of. This can change. But when the Lovers comes, this is saying that this is a part of your spiritual journey. And in that, it's telling me that you guys are connecting to something or someone, and you are disconnecting from something or someone. And it is a part of your journey. This is a part of your journey. Tell me more. But again, the Empress is here, and this is coming out as your challenge. Having a hard time connecting to your true north. Why? Because you're resisting an ending. There's something here that you're holding on to, and you're resisting this ending. Tell me more for my Virgo spirit. Reassurance. Some of you guys could be seeing angel number 747. Spirit is saying trust your intuitions and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your efforts. They do see your efforts. They do see your efforts. But they do want you to keep pushing through. They do want you to remember your intentions and your goals. It's very important that you remember your intentions and your goals. And what does this thing or this person, where does it align with the intentions and the goals that you have set for yourself? That's what Spirit wants you guys to remember. Yeah. If this resonates, I want you guys to put a heart in the comments. Until next time. Bye, my loves.